Yo, what is up, YouTube? Here we are. This is our chase from July 13th, 2025 in Nebraska. We're kind of in the Panhandle-ish region. Right now, we are on the storms. We're in between Dalton and Sydney, Nebraska. We're kind of somewhere in there, and we're following these two. It's a whole line of storms, and there are two different tornado warnings stacked on top of each other for two storms here. So there's the one at the top on the right side of the road there, and then the one on the left side of the road. One on the right is much more rain wrapped, the rotation wise. The one on the left is a lot more visible, and then it's got that very beautiful shelf cloud just to the south. So we really just set up shop here and just kind of hung out, watched the lightning, try to get some good pictures, and also keep an eye on the rotations to see if something happens. All right, here we are. We are now about 2 miles east of Colton, Nebraska, which is just a couple miles east from Sydney, Nebraska. And so the issue we were having from where we were at is the storms were getting rain wrapped. Still, there was just a lot of rain going on today. And so we wanted to move a little more out of the way so we had more warning, more time in case something did happen. Rotations was still here and there. We had some storms coming up from the south that were running into this line, so it was just adding chaos, adding all that. And we wanted to also just get a view of this visually stunning shelf cloud. So that was kind of the big goal here. And then again, create space and just be out of the way. As well as also the thing to note with this storm is it was so strong. The rear flanking downdraft was so strong. If it had any more inflow, it would have actually probably kicked something off, but it couldn't get going enough. The downdraft was really just pushing the storms along, but the storms were feeding off of stuff, but it just wasn't enough to like go erupt into something bigger. So really we just got a visually stunning storm, and that's what we got here. All right, so now we fast forwarded a little bit. So we headed south from I 80 and south of Sunol. We went about 3 miles south of I 80 on Road 135. We're still in Nebraska. And this time we're looking south at really kind of this, again, another just beautiful storm. So at this point, the storms were, they didn't broke it apart, but there was an obvious like weak point kind of in between this area and then a point to the north. And the point to the north just didn't have the energy, it just didn't have the pizzazz that we were kind of hoping for. So this one was just very electrically charged. I've always loved Nebraska Lightning. It's something that I've loved every time I've visited, and Nebraska Thunder is something else. So that was really just a high point. There was a little bit of rotation, but overall it wasn't enough to do anything. There was some hail in there, deep in there in the south. But other than that, it was really just a visually stunning storm, and we got to sit and enjoy it some more. So let's go.